So welcome everybody. This is I think it's the first general community meeting for the new year, January 11th. I dropped the link to the document and also to a secondary document around the office hours and podcasts. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And please go ahead and sign in to the first one. So here's the meeting minutes. So I'm going to kind of do this backwards, Simon. Just some of the things that we need to kind of do on for the board meeting. There is a new version of the Code of Conduct that we need to take a look at and adopt. And there's also something else that I needed to cover. Inclusive naming. Is another one. Basically, it's you can think of it as a values markdown. It basically is what we want to get across to everybody, what our values, what we stand for as an open source community. So those are two things I want to schedule with the board, the new board, as they're coming on, starting up here. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to take to the board to make sure we get that covered? Okay, no worries. We can we haven't scheduled the board meeting yet, so we got time to kind of get things on their list. So let's go ahead and jump into the office hours. So Tracy asked me to kind of take a look at, what we can do for the next year, kind of like what is our roadmap that we should focus on. And it kind of like in two camps, actually three camps. One is the podcast, because we have Buzzsprout set up, and that would be the 15-20 minute quick chat, no video, just a recording to talk about something, and then lead that into a longer office hour discussion. Simon, what were your office hours thinking? Like an hour or 45 minutes to an hour is what you usually slate the office hours for?
Yes, absolutely. I think in the office hours is the podcast is the technical what we are discussing and what our plans were. And office hour, I think we need to engage those audience that need some things running, how things running on the Ortelius. That's was my thinking. We show them how we are integrating some stuff. Let's say somebody built out some, like we have a Captain integration previously. In this year, we have many more integration coming up. So we can show them live, hands-on, during the office hour that this is the thing we're developing. Show your feedback, what you want to see, and how we can improve it. So I think that's the goal was.
Okay, so we're on the same page. Perfect. So the 20 minute kind of like the podcast teaser to get you interested, and then go ahead and get into more detail through the office hours. And I think on the office hours, it always seems to work better when we've got multiple people talking about more of a discussion than a presentation. So
yes, absolutely. Because I think when people listen.
You still there?
Yes, I'm asking just when we people listening to a podcast, they have some question in mind. And when they listen to the recorded podcast, they don't ask question live what we are talking about. But the office hour themes is actually to grab the audience question, what they think about it. That's the plan. And if you can show them the hands-on stuff, I think they need some places, because if somebody joins us And in this year, hopefully, we have more community member joins, and they want to know what is Argo CDs, how you're using the Argo CD or Captain or Helm. So we can do it on the Ortelius live stream. So that's a getting started point for them.
Perfect. So that brings up a great topic. Hang on, I gotta log in. For some reason I was jumping around between IDs. Okay. Let me get to that section again. Now my machine's going crazy. So what I want to put on there is like what you said, getting started with Ortelius, because we didn't have that on the list. Google's taking forever to render this. Come on. There they are. So I think some of the high level topics, so please add, this is not like a list that's frozen. So please add your ideas onto this. Some of the things that we have kind of in flight are the GitOps model. Sasha has put together a great diagram around this, how we make GitOps work at scale using Captain, Argo, Ortelius, and Helm. As part of that, one of the follow-ups is Utkarsh has been taking a deep dive into Captain. There's Amit, Brad McCoy, and Ben down in Australia working on the Argo side. Aisha is looking at how we can extend libyears into the service catalog. And then we have application level supply chain SBOMs, what those mean, how we could use them. Something new that I added from the Deploy Hub side, but I took that downstream coded and merged it into over Christmas, over the holiday break, I merged in serves as service dependencies, so we could take a look at that. And then some new topics that we're kind of getting into that Utkarsh, myself, and a couple other folks were looking at last year was how can we visualize some of the relationship and the data that we're gathering, talking about that. And then just another more, it's not really specific to Ortelius, but deploying microservices using Helm charts, domain-driven design, and how to join an open source community. Creating your first pull request and getting started. Now, this is just basically a brain dump. There's no specific order here. That will have to kind of push down to the outreach team to figure out, the scheduling and what they want to look at first and where we're at that level. If you have anything that you'd like to add or you think we're missing, please let's take a look at that, and we can add on what we think we can help people out with. The approach is, the interesting thing I found with our community versus some of the other open source communities is our community in general is actually interested in teaching people and helping people learn about not only, Ortelius, but a wide range of topics. I'm part of the CD events. They're more worried about, doing a standardized protocol, and not really reaching out. There's a new open source community I'm involved with starting up as well. It's called Persia, which is zero trust binaries. In that world, all they're thinking about is how to code. And not how to, it's like they expect all these PhD people to come in that know blockchain and come in and whip out some code for them. And that's the one thing I found with our community is we focus not only on the problem that we're solving, but also, how we can help people in general, which I think is great. I think we get a lot of cohesiveness because of that. So that's just my thoughts on that. And it's an interesting position that it puts us in because we can really be the thought leaders on a variety of topics. Any thoughts on the podcast, the office hours, any topics that we're missing that we should add to the list?
Yes, I have added one.
Yeah, no, you go first. No, I wasn't going to say anything intelligent. I was just going to say I'm missing a T-shirt that Steve's wearing. I don't have a T-shirt like that.
That is
yes, absolutely.
So
I'm also missing.
that is actually, we're in the process of addressing that.
You see that same.
Yes, absolutely.
He wears it under a tracksuit top.
Yeah,
just to show us a little sneak peek.
Just a sneak peek.
Okay, I'll be quiet now. Sorry.
So that is actually being addressed by Siddharth. He has a company in India that he's going to be working with. We're going to actually get T-shirts plus like a nylon pullover that has the logo up here. So that is in the works. So they will be, and what we're doing is we found that it's actually easier to get it done over in his neighborhood and ship it to you guys instead of us trying to ship from the States. We tried to ship stickers. We do have to find a company in India or in that area to do stickers as well. To ship a single sticker from the States through the Linux Foundation was going to be like $12, which is just
absolutely.
Which is ridiculous. So we are working on that, Sasha. It's taking a lot longer than we wanted. Go ahead, Simon.
It looks good on you, Steve. It looks good.
Hopefully, in the next meeting, we also wearing the same. That this Steve.
There we go.
We need that for the office hour. We need to have this kind of shirt to show our love for the Ortelius community.
We need coffee cups too.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And another point that you're mentioning is really wonderful for me is also because we are working with a wide variety of technologies. That's really interesting. Like some of the folks are working on the Captain, Argo City, different projects we are working on. And that's really missing in the rest part of the world because we know the integration. We know every project is going to be using some other open source tooling. And we have those experienced person in our community. And that's another one good thing. Nobody goes to the Captain community to tell you how to work with Captain. That's really interesting. And I think this has to be continues on with the movie as we progresses.
Yep, exactly. Just to change topics real quick. CDCon opened up call for papers. So we have to look at the call for papers Discord channel and let's get some ideas circulating.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to submit one, definitely, with the help of you. Because in the CDCon, we can able to speak at quite confidently as compared to the KubeCon.
Yeah, we'll definitely get spots. So we just need to get, we probably should do at least 3 to 5 submissions. So, and we usually we'll get some just because we're a project. Also, I noticed that Google Summer of Code is coming around as well. It's a really good opportunity for us to get some visibility, but I think it may be a stretch for our group to be able to have a dedicated or a couple dedicated mentors. They're looking at for Google Summer of Code, the lack of a better word, the intern would be paid by Google to do between 175 and 340 hours over the summer. So we'd need at least 2 to 3 mentors and a good part to focus on as part of the project. The way we focus our development is much smaller. We're looking at smaller chunks, more incremental pieces. So that's one of those things that we need to kind of discuss. I think February 7th is when the organizations need to start registering. So we have a little bit of time, but it's something that we need to keep in the back of my mind. So anything that I'm missing? Looks like we have a new person just jumped in.
Yes, hi guys.
Hi there. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Could you do a quick introduction?
Of course, I'm Meysam Zolfaghari from originally from Iran, but now I'm in Armenia. Yes, and I'm a Java developer with 2 years experience, a little junior, and and talk to Tracy to maybe I can help.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And are you interested in just doing Java development or looking to expand your tool set?
Actually, I don't know. I need this guide too. Maybe Java is enough for me, maybe not.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
No worries. We can help you out on that front. So one of the things that we'll need you to do is to create a pull request against the Ortelius/Ortelius README file. And Lakshmi, if you haven't done this either yet, please do it. And in that README file, just go ahead and add what areas that you're interested in. And what that does is allows us on the back end to get all the GitHub security sorted out. If you need help, just drop a note in the Discord.
Yes, I scheduled a meeting for tomorrow night with you.
Okay,
if
perfect.
It is possible.
Yep. And just to let you know that there's, I'm in the States. Sasha's in South Africa, Siam's in Pakistan, Arvind's and Utkarsh are in India. So there's somebody closer to your time zone. So if you can't get on my calendar, just throw a note out that you need help on the general Discord, and we'll get somebody to help you out. That was one of the things that we were talking about earlier, is how our community is different than other ones, is where we really look at how to grow our members. And so welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And Lakshmi, did you do the pull request against the README yet? I can't remember.
No,
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, so both of you go ahead and do that, and we'll keep an eye out as part of that. And what all it does is allows us to deal with GitHub security on the back end.
Okay.
And
My laptop is a little weird right now, so I'm just waiting for it to get fixed before I can make a pull request.
okay, no worries, no hurry.
Thanks.
And Sasha will make sure that when you break GitHub, that he'll fix it for you. Sasha's famous for making a mess of Git at times.
Good gosh, the guy's laughing there. Just
yes, we have to have. We need some humor on this one this morning, so we're making fun of you.
No, it's true. I enjoy it. Yeah, that's why Steve is losing hair like me.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Anything else that is on anybody's to-do list, just for the general meeting? I think Sergio was going to send out a request to figure out if these meeting times are working, or is that you, Simon? I can't remember, or is it going to be both of you?
just to check with Tracy, and we'll let you know. I will email Tracy about it. We ask it, and he asked me. He never emailed me. I found one, and one of us definitely, if not Sergio, I will be going to schedule this one as well.
Okay.
And also one last things to add before we have to go is few of the members who recently joined the community, and they send me the DM messages, and I have some questions in mind. So I have scheduled something for that newer person who joined the community, so I can let you know how our process was, what Ortelius and what are the different languages we are using. So the new person like Lakshmi and I'm difficult to pronounce your name, but you can join.
Yes,
Mesam. Mesam. You can join as well. I will get you the
very good
details.
When is it? I can schedule, right?
I will try to schedule this on Thursday. And I have a thread in the Discord. You just share the email with me. So I will send you the invite. So then we can have a plan for that.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Simon, do you have a OneSub? So OneSub is what I use for people to schedule on my calendar. It's free, and basically what you do is it's called Schedule Once, and it gives you a link that people can go and pick the right time for them to get on your calendar.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks. Absolutely.
I will I'll drop it in Discord after this meeting.
Yes, absolutely.
It just makes it easy for people to pick times to get on your calendars.
Okay, I just messaged you in Discord.
Yes, I see them.
Thank you.
Okay, we have 3 minutes left.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Arvind. So I'm gonna throw kind of like an impromptu poll out there. Slack versus Discord. Simon.
Discord.
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 Absolutely Discord. But
Discord.
One thing is still people are using Slack. I've seen few of the community migrated from the Slack to Discord recently, but but we don't go anywhere else from the Discord.
No, we're not going anywhere near Slack. I can guarantee you that.
I'll tell you what's worse. People are actually using Microsoft Teams.
Oh.
I have to use it at work.
That's painful.
Yeah, man. Look how much hair I've lost.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, just out of curiosity, because I'm dealing with the OpenSSF, and when you get into the Linux Foundation, they get these weird tools, and they're trying to build out these platforms in the Linux Foundation. Like they're trying to replace meetups. Meetup.com. They're trying to replace the group list with their Google Groups, their own internal list server. And a lot of it doesn't integrate with anything else. And they really like Slack for some reason, but that's why I was curious. So, all right,
Better
we're
than
like at
Teams.
100% Discord, which is amazing, because I know most of us have dealt with Slack for work and things like that. All right, cool. Anything else in the last minute? Okay, cool. So right now, the architecture and outreach are still at the same time as they were in 2021. So next week we'll have those 2 meetings. So please join those if you're interested. If you need time getting going, please grab my, if you go to the Ortelius.io and go ask an expert page, you'll see my link out there. And Simon, I will get a Once Hub details over to you, and we can add you to that Ask an Expert page.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Thanks.
So, okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming today. And again, take a look at the podcasts and the topics for the office hours. And next week at the outreach committee meeting, we'll dive into details on that, organizing them, figuring if we're missing anything, and go on that front. Alrighty, thank you everybody. We will talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.